it's your boy Beaky here with 2016 Sony's CES 2016 press conference right from CES, guys. I'm hyped to do a live commentary for you guys right here, as I do with all the big events at Sony, Microsoft, Valve, Oculus. I cover them all, guys, and I'm more of a Sony product type guy. I do have a Sony Xperia phone, so I'm here hoping that they actually announce a Sony Xperia phone for 2016 here in the United States. I know they did the Z5 Premium over in Europe and in Japan, Z5 regular model, and the Z5 Compact as well. So maybe we'll get like a Z5 Plus or something here in the United States. I'm not sure. I know them and T-Mobile don't have the best relationship right now, but here we are with Cass and Rye talking in the background. I am going to be talking over most of the events. If you want to watch the event without me talking, just go to Ustream and you watch it right there.
So
that's
today,
Sony's
we're really excited to identify
Anyways, let's get into see what they're going to announce today. The event just started here at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Let's get into it and see what's all about today.
No cables
now, so far, all he's
wires,
basically talking about is just how good Sony is and what they'll be doing. So
in the
that's all you guys
technological realm,
have missed.
we see unlimited potential for better and more sophisticated ways to deliver the content that you all crave.
Now, in the beginning of this, they did have some Morpheus pictures, so I don't know if virtual reality is something I'm going to talk about too much. But Cass and Rye, we know, definitely does come from the gaming division from Sony. I mean, he did do gaming for a long time, even though he's head up now. He's definitely going to have something shown off for gaming. So I think us as gamers, me specifically, I have my PlayStation 4 controller right here, got my Xbox One controller right here, them plans out there just sitting here, guys. I'm a gamer, that's just how I am. So I'm hoping to see something from the gaming industry here as well as something from the tech industry. But like I said, I want a new phone, so I'm hoping Sony's going to be able to bring that to us. And as well,
that will bring us even closer to a future.
I like 4K.
That will
I'm rocking a 4K monitor right now. I got one 4K monitor and one 1080p monitor.
The
What's the TV? It's a Sony TV at that.
That is alive
my
and
1080p TV is a Sony TV. My 4K monitor is not Sony. But you know, if Sony comes out with a 4K monitor, I wouldn't mind taking that. I don't know what they're gonna do. I would love to get a Sony camera, but that's something for another time. I'm liking my GoPro right now. The GoPro kicks ass when I do have a chance to use that.
Creative expression.
Well,
and we at Sony were thrilled by the outpouring of creativity these products have inspired across communities
so I'm going to listen to them for a little
and
while,
across
and I'm
social
going to react
networks.
to it after the fact.
And certainly, as a photography enthusiast myself, I love to see the work of professional and enthusiasts.
Yeah, there's some great photography channels on YouTube, guys, just like for showcasing cameras and stuff. Highly recommend you guys check out some. There's some really great stuff out there on YouTube for just photography. So let's see what they're going to show right now with new cameras.
They're able to capture every detail of their subjects: light, shadow, color, contrast, luminosity, and perhaps most importantly, mood and ambiance.
Well, I can't say he's wrong, because even somebody like Linus Tech Tip, he's been doing some reviews of some of the newer Sony cameras, and they got some high praise, especially for doing their B-roll footage. A lot of if you guys don't know tech, Linus Tech Tip is a great channel. Go check him out. He has a great crew. He owns a big freaking warehouse at this point, and they do a lot of product reviews, great like tech vlogs and run into data storage problems, and some of their stuff is recorded on Sony cameras, and it's some pretty impressive stuff. And Sony makes some good cameras. That's kind of why I want the Z5 Premium, you know, or the Z5 to have this brand new camera, because my Z3 right now, the camera on it's not doing well for me, man. I want to get rid of this big old case I have on it right now, get the new Sony case for the Z5.
And responding to them with new, better, and more exciting gaming experiences.
Talking about gaming.
And we're really thrilled to see just how effectively PS4 has encouraged sharing, created a dynamic portal to games and
you messed up there, bro.
And immerse gamers
sharing
in compelling narrative experiences. PlayStation 4 sets the benchmark for our organization in terms of collaboration, of engineering, creativity, artistry, and also experiential design.
Ooh, that looks cool.
And ladies and gentlemen, today I am proud to say that PlayStation 4 has sold through more than 5.7 million units this holiday season. And the cumulative sell-through since its launch has now reached over 35.9 million units worldwide to date.
That's a lot of units. That's the fastest selling Sony console ever. That beats out the PlayStation 2,
let me just put that into Las Vegas
3.
perspective. So I did some math, and currently, apparently there is one slot machine for every 8 residents here in Las Vegas. And that's a whole lot of gaming. But at 35.9 million units, that would translate to roughly 59 PS4 units per every resident of Las Vegas. And that, my friends, is seriously a lot of gaming. And so products like our digital imaging devices, as well as PlayStation 4 and its many related features and technologies, reinforce my belief that at Sony, we can be a playground where technology meets creativity.
So I like that. I'm glad I actually covered this because they are talking about PlayStation. Like he already said, for everybody that's joining me in chat, I know some of you guys just got here. He said over 5.7 million PS4 sold in the holiday seasons. That is a whole lot of systems, man. I mean, Microsoft hasn't said how many numbers of Xbox Ones have sold. We already know it's a lot, but come on, Microsoft, we want some numbers. We need to compare. Nintendo, get your holiday numbers out there as well. You guys are saying you did good in the holiday seasons. Without numbers, we won't know for a fact.
From the choices we're making to be differentiated and unique, to the curiosity that drives our passion.
If it wasn't for the PS4's network issue with PSN, which just happened yesterday, so Sony, you better get your ball on track with PS Plus because you know you can't have us pay $50 a month and
to continue to build a stronger, better, and more profitable Sony. And it is our devotion to products that matter to you. That matter to you.
I should put chat on
because they are connected
Shadow
to the
X
things
Gamer in chat
that
says,
you
what are they doing with all the PS
about.
Plus money?
They give you voice.
I don't know.
They tell your stories. They provide access to the content that you create.
Hey, no problem, Mac. I'm willing to show the cases for you guys and just share my own opinion.
In a nutshell,
anytime I hear he's about to say something really important, I'll kind of shut up. But right now, he's just basically bragging out how great Sony is. So I'm willing to talk over this. All right, to go over to everybody who's just joined me, I know a bunch of people just joined me right now. Once again, if you don't want to hear me talking, links in the description.
Sony will continue to take on new challenges and deliver you premium products
Sony CES. If you don't want to hear me talking, go there.
Your experience
but what I want to see, new Sony phones in North America, because Europe and Japan already has it. I want to see new 4K TVs because I'm a big fan of 4K, and I want to see if Sony's going to put out a 4K Blu-ray player because we still don't have 4K Blu-rays yet, man. They're going to have to be bigger, but I want to see some 4Ks. Like,
it's why we innovate, and it's what keeps us moving forward. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here and for listening as we share our evolving focus and efforts at Sony. And we certainly hope to wow you with what's next. So I'll wrap up and let our products speak for themselves.
Thank you. Let's see what the product's all about.
Without further ado, let me welcome President and COO of Sony Electronics, Mike Vasullo.
I've not tweeted it out. I haven't done any of that stuff yet. So, guys, I'm just going to turn it down anytime music starts playing because you know how YouTube is with copyrighted music. So if you ever hear it go a little mute, that's just because
Thanks for being here tonight.
Let's see what this guy got to say.
I'm really excited about Kaz's comments. First, because he's my boss, but really because they demonstrate a deepening Sony commitment
Gotta
to
make
you,
the boss happy,
to wow you, to connect you, and to provide distinct experiences filled with emotion. We're listening to what you need and want and creating products that enhance your life experience.
I need a new Xperia Z phone.
We know
in
that
North
the way you
America
take pictures and make videos has changed.
Hope you're listening right now, Sony.
Your homes have changed.
I just said it.
And the way you consume content has changed irreversibly. Think about it. 25 years ago, SNL created a now iconic parody about two derelict young adults making a TV show called Wayne's World in their basement.
Wayne's World. That is a long time ago.
25 years,
how many people in chat know what Wayne's World is?
Are leaving lasting impressions on fans across the globe, and remarkably, they're making millions of dollars. Kaz, did you hear that? YouTubers making millions of dollars. What happened to you and I?
I'm not making millions of dollars. Hook it up, Sony. Like, what I need to do to make millions of dollars?
Music fans have seen the evolution of their music libraries and listening formats change dramatically.
99% of YouTubers are not making $1 million. It is the 1% making millions of dollars. Most YouTubers are
all
making
of which accelerated your desire
tens of
for an even better listening experience. In-home entertainment,
the majority is making
now
tens of dollars.
VHS
there's few that are making hundreds of dollars,
of video
and
playback,
then there's few that are making thousands. There's even lesser amount making thousands.
Along came Blu-ray technology,
tens to
and now
hundreds of
today,
dollars
right
range.
here, the advancement of streaming technologies. Flip phones,
I watch mostly YouTube,
Blackberries,
so
all
if they want to watch me
influenced
YouTube,
a dramatic shift to mobile life, and no one could have predicted how critical the camera would be to smartphones.
Sony or Samsung, Sony personally,
In every case,
I've never owned
Sony
a
has been a
Samsung
leader
phone
in
in my
innovation,
life, so
leveraging our
I
technological,
don't know what
engineering,
Samsung
and
phones are
creative
like other than what I use
capabilities
my friend. I've just
to
never
introduce
owned a
better
Samsung phone.
products.
I've had iPhones,
Our
I've
goal
LGs,
has
I've
always been
I've had a
to
Windows
satisfy
phone,
your
and I actually
needs
won't
as
lie.
we've collectively
the
made
Windows
the
experience
remarkable
on
shift
phones is
to a
not
digital
horrible.
world.
Before they did the whole Windows 10
We're more
things,
focused than
I didn't
ever
have a
on
big problem
categories
with it.
that are
Recent
relevant to
Windows
you,
phones are not
that
my
create
thing.
value,
But LG phones,
and
like I said,
ultimately
Windows phones,
that yield profits.
and Sony phones, and the
As a
iPhone
more
is
nimble
crap nowadays. I
organization,
don't like the
we're
iPhone
able to
anymore.
respond to an industry
But
that is constantly evolving.
I just haven't owned a Samsung.
And
I have
because
no
our
attention to.
industry is moving
But I
far
will say
beyond
this: my
electronics,
family does own
this year,
a
the Consumer
55-inch
Electronics
Samsung
Association
HDTV,
changed
which
to the Consumer
I didn't win, but
Technology Association.
luckily, work party,
And this week,
raffle,
you'll
and
see
won
brands
in the
including
damn raffle.
YouTube and
So I will say
Netflix
Samsung
gracing the CES
ultra
keynote
wide,
stage.
ultra big TVs
Automotive
look
brands,
freaking
medical
nice. So I
companies,
can't say
and
anything
digital
about Samsung's
startups
TV
are
being
all
bad.
adapting
They
their
look great. They look
technologies
great.
to be relevant to you. So, they showcase their innovations right here. And not surprisingly, many of these brands are Sony
Geeky's
partners,
reaction to not
looking
earning
to
millions
us
of dollars.
to
No,
harness
you
the
know,
power of our
maybe
technology
in 20
to
years on
enhance
YouTube, I'll make
their
a
customer
right?
experiences.
Man,
And tonight, I'm very excited to talk
be
to you about
realistic,
relevant
let me see what I'm saying.
advancements that are designed and engineered to make your lives richer, fuller, and more meaningful.
richer, fuller, more beautiful.
In the past
All
few
right.
years, photography and filmmaking has become a social experience. You click, then post. You film, edit, and share.
Yep.
We get that you're always looking for better ways to tell your stories.
I
Our
am.
digital imaging products are offering professional-grade creative images that have attracted a community of storytellers worldwide. Now, with that in mind,
Let's see what they got.
I'm excited to share with you
A new
our newest
Handycam.
4K Handycam with an all-time best in 4K picture quality through the combination of a newly developed lens and sensor.
Please be under
The new
$1,000.
26.8 millimeter Zeiss lens, along with 20 times optical zoom, captures stories in high resolution with even greater detail, be it a precious birthday or a memorable film screen.
Because I have a problem with
Its
doing 4K
stability,
right now with a GoPro.
compactness,
My GoPro
and
constantly
accurate
is
color
overheating.
reproduction
So I need
enables you to
something to
focus
do
on
4K
capturing the
videos
right moment
longer
while the
than 20
Handycam
minutes. If this thing could do
captures
4K
just
video longer than
the
20
right
minutes
detail.
on like the GoPro without
And
overheating,
adding
the
to that is
climate that I
Handycam's
am
new
in my area,
XRR
it gets hot.
CMOS
It just
sensor,
does. It's cold
offering
sometimes, but it gets
1.6
hot. I have a lot of
bigger
lights
pixel
around me. You know,
size
as a
and
YouTuber,
better
I need to have a lot of
sensitivity
lights and lights
than
generate
past
heat.
sensors. Now, what that translates into is reduced noise and improved image quality, especially in low light conditions, even candlelight.
Okay,
The new
guys,
microphone
as a
structure collects
YouTuber,
sound
I
not
gotta
just
point
from
this
the
out.
top,
Low
but from
light
5
conditions
directions.
is very
And
important.
this
We don't
provides
always
for
have
better
great light
stereo
when we go
sound.
outside. So the
whether
fact
you're
that this
recording a
camera
music
can perform
recital
well in low
or
light
music
at 4K,
video, your
and if it's not
footage will sound like
overheating,
the real
like I said,
thing,
and could do
and
well
you'll be
over
able to
20 minutes.
relive
I
that
need an
moment
hour long. I
whenever
need to
you
do
wanna
an
play it
hour
back.
long 4K videos without cuts,
With our
without
new 4K
overheating. I will
Handycam
be great.
equipped with
Low
fast,
light, low
intelligent
noise is so
autofocus,
important because you don't
you
want
can
noise in your
capture
footage.
spontaneous
I love
moments
the GoPro,
and
but when
fast
you're
action.
doing 4K, if you don't have
So
great
2 years
lighting,
ago, I said
there's too much
4K
freaking
for the price
noise.
of 2K.
I have to reduce the ISO.
Last year I
These are
said
all things I
4K
care about as a
for
YouTuber.
1K.
This is why I'm even covering this conference.
This
Give me a
year,
good price.
I say 4K for everyone. I know, it's
Price?
weird, but that's all I got.
Price? Oh, come on, Sony.
So
Nope. Price?
now I want to talk about our A7 series cameras. Now, some of you might remember Stella.
No, I don't.
This is Stella. She's our little dog.
She's a
She was,
beautiful dog.
this picture was taken, you can see she's having fun with her little ball on the side of her head there. This picture was taken by my daughter last week with our A7R Mark II. Now, I want to point out the detail, and you can see the gray hairs. So one thing's for sure, she wears gray hair much cuter than I do. All right, so moving on from Stella.
You're not
For
that
the more
funny. Nah, he's good, he's
ambitious
good, he's good.
storytellers, you can shoot a film scene, tell a personal story,
I will notice
memorialize
the
an
tech
event,
guys have messed
or
up a
bring
lot
your
more.
point
Yeah,
of
come in,
view
man.
to a historic moment, all with our A7R
happened?
Mark II. And we know that creators are never satisfied with the status quo, so by combining new technologies with new approaches to
All right, I'll
production,
find out about that later.
an
Thanks.
entirely
Just
new
put everything
style
right
of
there. I'm doing a
narrative
video, all right? So
can
just
be
close the
born.
door. Just take me serious.
One
My family
such
here bringing me some
storyteller
food, so
is
thank my family
producer
for doing that for me.
and
all right?
president of physical production for Screen Gems, Glenn Gaynor. His credits include Friends with Benefits, Priest, About Last Night, and Death at a Funeral, to name just a few.
Brought me food.
So tonight, I'm excited to talk to Glenn about how Sony digital imaging has disrupted the industry. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Glenn Gaynor.
Mike, how are you?
Glenn, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you, too.
You have a little appendage there. What's
you know what? I don't go anywhere without this anymore.
I like that.
It's really become an appendage. It's my best friend.
There you go. There you go. Did you see Stella? Wasn't she gorgeous?
Beautiful. Beautiful. You know what? I'm going to have to see if I can share the same memory for you.
I'm sure you will.
Yes.
So you're an avid personal photographer, and I've been following you on Facebook over the holidays.
Yeah.
Beautiful, lovely family, great photos, but you're also a professional in the industry of filmmaking. But I want to start on the personal side.
Yeah.
With advancement of digital imaging, I mean, you must have seen quite advancement in just the past few years. What has that meant for you in your personal photography?
Oh, it's been tremendous. The amount of stories I've been able to tell
I want to get into more photography myself, but
we have
I don't have a
photographs
Flickr, and like I need to make myself a place to actually post
not
photos.
achievable before. You know, it used to be you had to have a flash and you had to have all this light, and you just don't anymore if you have the A7. There's no doubt about it. It's changed my life.
Eventually, when I
It
become
really has.
you know,
Do we have
more,
any
when I
photos
get
we
like
could take a peek at?
50,000
Oh, I'd love to. Yeah, let me show you. In
where I can
fact,
actually
you
make
know,
a Flickr.
these moments start
I always have
with
things
your
that I want to
heart
take pictures of.
and
I'll take
start at
pictures
the
of my phone,
home.
but my phone,
And
like I
this
said, my
photograph
phone's
behind us
pictures,
actually is a
but I
picture
actually
from my
wanna share
bedroom.
it and have people
And
care about
if you
this
look
video.
on top,
I actually
you'll
wish,
notice that the light
YouTube,
is not
this
on.
something personal, just let
It's
me just
actually
focus
lit
on
by
real
a
quick.
5-cent candle.
I wish
That's
YouTube will
all
allow you
that
to
lit that. And I was
post
just kind of
pictures
amazed by
along
that.
with your videos.
You know?
Like, I wish
And
there was a
yet
little
there's
link
detail
by the
everywhere.
description that
So I'll
says
show you a few
view
more here.
extra photos from the shoot or something like
This
that.
is
Where
the
you can
photograph.
see videos,
Two of these girls
behind
are
the
actually
scenes
my
pictures
daughters.
from me doing a video. You know,
Jillian
there's
and
always
Grayson.
extra
Jillian's
stuff
wearing
I
the
can
blue
show
there.
you guys.
Grayson's doing
But
this.
right now, there's no current
And
way of
it's
that instead
shot
of making up a Flickr
on a
or other
hillside.
things to
There was
post video on
absolutely
Google+.
no
But
light
as I'm a
in
small
front of them.
channel, I don't
All
want
the
to do
light
that yet until I
was
can
from
have
the
like a
city
good fan base
behind
that
them.
actually want to have comments.
I couldn't
and
see them.
do that when I'm actually a bigger channel.
And yet the
you know?
camera did. The sensor saw them. That's why I'm very,
Lifelike.
very impressed with that. This next shot just shows the beauty you get out of the camera, the detail, the depth, and so forth and so on. It's a portrait, you know. It really can magnify a moment, I think. And I'll show you just a few more. I had to show you my dog since I saw you yours. But look at the eyes. I've actually blown that up, and I can see myself in her eyes. There's detail where you want it.
That is crazy that that photo's
and yet
blown
you
up
can tell
that big and it
story
looks that
of
clear. I
beauty
gotta admit
anywhere.
that. They did a pretty good job there.
Next photograph, I just took this picture just
Night photo.
in fact,
That
a few
night photo's
days
real
ago.
crisp.
As
I don't
the New
notice
Year's is
too much
winding
grain
down.
or
I
noise
live in
in
a
this
little
sense in
town
this photo.
in California called Hollywood.
Like if I'm
and
gonna
that's
point
the
out my
Capitol
mouse.
Records
The
building. But I
most
love
grain
about
you
that
guys
shot,
see
there's
is
detail
right
in the
here in this
Christmas
area
lights.
right now. There's a
And
little bit
yet,
of
if
noise.
you
I'm
look
not
a
sure
little
how
bit over, there is a
clear it's
sign
coming out
called
through the
the
screen.
Broadway.
But right here
It's
is where the
not
most
lit
noise is in
if
the
you can
photo,
see
but
it.
it's still pretty darn
Now
clear.
that dynamic range
I
is
think that's pretty
amazing
good
on this
work right there by
35 millimeter
Sony.
full frame
Once again, this
CMOS
is a
camera.
live stream, so of
And I
course if I
think we
was
have
doing this
just
live,
one
the
or two
video
more.
would actually
This
even
shot
be
I love
better.
just
I mean,
because
the photo
there's
would even
detail
be clearer.
again. There's dynamic range and there's detail where there's no light and there's detail where there's extreme light, you know, in the fireworks.
Oh yeah, that's another problem,
Let's see
extreme
what else,
light.
of course,
If you have too
being a
much
fan of
light, it can
Lawrence
make
Arabia,
your
I saw this
photo
shot.
or video look
The
washed
obligatory
out.
sunset
So
shot you have to
your
take.
camera's gonna have to be a little adjusted. The
But
sensor's
look at
gonna
it,
be
it's just
that's
amazing,
all
and
really
it
important
just
stuff.
captured
Like
the birds
lighting's
right in
such an
motion.
important
It's
thing
like
for
a
YouTube.
portrait.
I don't even have my lighting set up right
So
now,
this is
like
all just in the
perfectly.
personal
But
life. I was in Mumbai,
this is kind of a last
visiting
minute
one of
thing.
our,
I knew I was gonna do this, but I didn't have a
producing
chance to set
partners,
it up.
and
So
Mumbai, of course, is
like
filled
right
with
now,
color.
this side of my face is
And,
better light.
this
When
was
this side
night,
is
and,
kind
you
of
know,
dark. Like
I
that's not
just
supposed to
let
be should be
the
like
aperture
direct
be
on me, but
open just maybe about
you know, shit
30
happens.
seconds, get you a little bit of movement. But all these shots were just quick moments of grabbing it. And then following this shot up, this is Sheikh Zayed Grand Mosque, it's my wife. Gives you sort of a documentarian feel, almost a National Geographic feel. And again, these were just moments of
wow, that's a
capturing
great
light.
picture.
And I think we
That's a
have
good
this shot, which I'm very proud of. You would think as a Hollywood producer that I got special effects people and smoke machines. But no, this was actually in the Dhobi Ghat, which is a laundry facility in Mumbai, India. And this little girl was just playing in the background, and I just was lucky enough to capture that moment.
That's a great moment. Like, that's the type of photos I want to take, you know, just like those great instant moments. Like, I know, like, sharing family photos of kids. I have a lot of nieces and nephews, and sometimes you just do some funny stuff, and I'm like, oh man, I'm recording this, I'm taking pictures, I'm like, oh, this picture's just not clear enough to share.
So let me shift gears a little bit
When I
to
get
the
a bigger,
professional side.
get
I
a
know
better
at
camera
Screen
and
Gems,
be able to
you
share that
use
stuff.
the A7S to shoot scenes. How's that experience? Can you tell us a little bit about that on the professional side?
Absolutely. You know, every camera helps you tell a different kind of story. We have our portrait cameras that we've been using in the Sony family, but not every opportunity is right for every camera. This camera allows you to get into very specific tight
I'm reading
quarters.
chat right now. 100
It allows
likes
you to get
already.
into areas
Thank you,
that may
guys.
have been off limits before. And it's very versatile. And by the way, it's 4K. It's internal 4K, and it can also be external 4K with, in this case, the Shogun monitor. That's 422 4K. And so it works beautifully with my entire ecosystem
Just to answer a quick
of my
question to
motion pictures.
Minecraft Pro in chat.
That's
yeah,
just
like
remarkable.
Shadow
All right,
X
I've gotta
said,
ask
this is
the
about
question that
TVs,
is on
phones,
everyone's mind.
VR actually. They had a
all
picture
of
of
the
VR
tools
earlier,
available
and it's not going to be
a
too much
filmmaker,
gaming
to your
focused. Mostly the
profession,
consumer
to your
products,
colleagues,
exactly like you
including
said.
DSLRs. Why the Sony Alpha?
Well, in my opinion, I think it's just the greatest camera in the world. It achieves everything I
You
want
work for
to achieve
Sony.
as
Of
a
course, you're going to say it's the
storyteller.
greatest camera in the world.
Not only can I get into places where I couldn't get in before, but I can get into those places knowing that whatever nature gives me, whatever the environment gives me, I'm going to be able to capture it. And I'll be able to capture it with clarity and with detail and with dynamic range. And I know that it'll match other 4K cameras seamlessly. And that's been my personal experience making these movies. I think we have a clip. I can show you some of the work in action. This is actually from an upcoming movie that we shot at Shepperton Studios in London. And the camera was this camera. It's just like this, looking up, or looking down rather, on the prisoner. We couldn't get that any other way, and it works just
You can see
really
the details
beautifully.
in his back,
It
that's
cuts
for
in
sure.
seamlessly. I've seen it on a 40-foot wide screen, and I just absolutely love it.
And you could get the detail from a GoPro.
This one
like,
was the
small,
London
so I'm not sure about
Underground.
the detail.
Now, I couldn't get any of my equipment in there, but I
But
could
the
get
fact that
this
it's
in there.
4K, that's what's impressive.
And that helped my director tell the story he wanted to tell. Here's another example of the camera being in a low position. You know, when Orson Welles was doing Citizen Kane,
this is
he was at
not that great
RKO
lighting,
Studios, and he got
and
into a little
it
bit of
still
trouble
looks
because they had to
pretty
dig
clear.
a
That's
hole
impressive
in the
to me.
floor to get his camera down there.
fire
You don't
in
have
the
to do that
background
anymore. You just
looks
put the camera
great.
right down here and tell your story. That's what this camera allows you to do. It is changing
bed,
the
the gun
language of
looks crisp.
cinema by allowing us to get shots like this.
Okay.
And that's exciting.
That is more than exciting. It's remarkable. It's beyond creative.
Remember, guys, if you want to support the stream, just go ahead and share the
We
video.
really
That's all you gotta
appreciate
do, nothing
you
else.
coming tonight and sharing
Just
your
your
stories.
share would actually help out.
And,
Oh, it's
Happy
my
New Year.
pleasure. Happy New Year
It's a
to you.
pleasure seeing you guys.
Absolutely. Hey, let's get a selfie.
Quick
Let's do a
selfie?
selfie.
Let's get a selfie.
Audience behind or audience in
Let's get the audience. It's a great
Let's
audience.
take a
Here we go.
No.
Perfect. I got two.
Excellent.
Okay.
All
I'm
right,
pretty sure
ladies
it's
and
gonna be on
gentlemen, Glenn
Twitter
Gator.
or Facebook, something later on. I'm gonna take a selfie of me recording
So
a
as Kaz said
live
earlier,
stream.
Sony has made a choice to support 4K, and Glenn's experience is just one example of the way that choice is empowering storytellers. From motion pictures to sporting events, 4K is transforming how we experience real life, even when we can't be there in real time. From a permanent 4K installation at the 49er Stadium to the upcoming Sony Open, which is next week, with the
Damn.
Golf Channel,
That's a
which
nice
will be
camera.
which will be shot in part on 4K, to the everyday storyteller, we've got superior products that capture the stories you want to remember, tell, and retell. And we're not done yet. As with last
better not
year,
be done, we just
will be
started.
announcing products throughout 2016 as this category continues to emerge at a very rapid pace.
I'm gonna put
So
on
stay
chat on the
tuned,
screen
because
anytime you
there's
guys say
much more
something
to come.
important or just interesting.
Now, the common denominator in these products and all of the Sony's portfolio here at CES is a passion at Sony for never accepting just good enough, but rather for enhancing how you see, hear, capture, and share life. We want to inspire you, and nothing inspires you like music.
There you go. Anytime you guys say anything,
Now, Sony has led the
interesting,
way
I
in
might pop that
high-resolution
back up.
audio, and the interest in and
for
desire
anybody who's not
for
watching live, but might
high-quality
wanna see
sound
chat.
has only grown. In addition to ease of access, the quality of sound increasingly matters to the music fan. We constantly see customers asking for more
My
volume.
Bluetooth headsets, they
Now think about
died.
it.
I didn't charge them.
When you're on a bad phone line, the first thing you want
That's
to do
what I get.
is
Not
turn
even
up the
get regular
volume.
headphones. I completely forgot to charge my Bluetooth.
But with Sony, it's
probably
not
been
about
on
turning
all
up the
day.
volume. It's about dialing up the sound quality.
But
And folks,
don't
we
fret,
know
I'm
this
still
business
here.
and we know
I'm
it
just not
well.
hearing
We
anything right
represent
now, so you
artists.
guys should just listen
We
while
develop
I
content
go
and
ahead
we
and
create
plug in some
innovative
headphones.
listening devices. In fact,
mind me.
we are seeing more and more artists demanding higher quality. We're seeing major labels demanding better sound quality to differentiate and distinguish their artists by capturing their intent with resonance and clarity. In fact, this past November, I was in New York with the DEG, that would be the
All right.
Digital Entertainment Group, hosting Universal Music,
I think you guys
Warner
in the
Music,
chat's gonna have to fill me
Sony
in if he
Music,
says
and
anything
HD
important. I doubt
Tracks
he did.
at Best Buy. As a collective, we harmoniously presented a
back with
new
some
and
headphones
vastly
in.
improved customer experience around high-resolution audio
I gotta turn it up,
across industries.
Too low.
And it blows my mind, actually inspires me, but blows my mind the fact that such a vast array of business competitors were all in one place with a resounding, unified, and singular message. High-resolution audio is here, and it's here now.
See, the thing
With
is,
high-resolution audio
are we
on the
gonna get
minds
that
of retailers and
screaming,
audiences,
or is this gonna be
we've
something
developed
like high-resolution
headphones,
audio?
portable speakers,
We
and car
all
audio
like great
products
music, right?
to support this improved sonic
I am part of
experience.
YouTube Red.
Now, Sony wants to fully satisfy
And the
your
thing about
appetite
it
for
is,
high
I'm not
quality
getting the
music,
highest
and
resolution
tonight,
audio possible with
we're
YouTube Red
expanding our
and Google
newest
Play Music.
h.ear high-resolution
But am I gonna have to pay
audio
more
line.
money if people start supporting that, or buy?
Here
I
Go
don't
is
buy
the
CDs.
world's
Let's see what this
smallest,
is.
portable, high-resolution audio wireless speaker with multi-room capability. It's tiny but mighty, delivering a powerful punch despite its size.
Can this connect to TV? My family's
Here
in the
in
market
wireless offers
to
high
buy new
comfort behind the
speakers for
neck
that
style
55-inch
in-ear
Samsung
headphones,
TV that we
and here
won.
on wireless
We
offers noise canceling
I just
headphones.
remember this. Even my surround
Now, these
system for my
headphones
house
provide
is
a
Sony.
3-in-1
Back in like the
experience.
early 2000s, we
You
bought
no
this
longer
big,
need to
everybody
think
has
about
it with,
what
you
kind
know,
of
like
headphones
the,
to get.
where you plug
The
everything
bass,
into and the
high
speakers on
quality,
the wall.
and
It's a
simply by
Sony unit,
unplugging
but
them,
it's quite
they
old at
become
this point, and
wireless.
we want to get something new for
These
the house.
headphones combine
to,
all of the great
for
features
audio.
offered by different
So,
lines
depending on
in
how
the
loud those
convenience
are,
of one single
get it.
pair.
We need a new sound system.
So to
Actually, this was like a
simply put it,
request for Christmas,
hear
but I was
what
thinking
you
like,
have
I don't
been
even know what to buy. This is a true thing right now. I
And
really
we
do.
continue
need a
to
new
track
sound
trends
system
and
for the
pay
living
attention
room
to how
and the
customers
bedroom.
want to
Not
connect
for
with
me.
music.
Like, I use
For
Bluetooth
decades,
and
vinyl
headphones.
records
That's
have been
my
the
taste
timeless
buds.
standard
The rest
for
of the family
listening.
wants to hear everything
Today,
pumping with
the
bass
return
and all that
to the
stuff.
vinyl LP reaches across
love these, by the way.
generations, and even young music fans are embracing the distinctive audio texture of a record. The resurgence of vinyl shows continuing passion for music in many, many forms. This year,
Oh yeah, the
our
color of the
new
headphones are
PS
dull.
HX500
They're just
turntable
red. They're nothing
brings
too
the
special
emotional
about the way they
connection
look.
and
I will say
novelty
that.
of vinyl to the portability and quality of a high-resolution digital file.
But Sony's like over-the-air
We're
headphones
listening to
have
those
never
who want
even
to
looked that
preserve
great.
their
Even for the
vinyl and
the
high-res
PlayStation
quality,
ones. I never
and
thought they looked like. I
those
own
who
the
want to
PS3
easily enjoy
headset.
their records in high fidelity,
Now they have the PS4
whether at
Gold one.
home
I don't think they're
or
the
on the
most
go.
pleasing to
The
look
renewed
at.
popularity
They
of
work,
vinyl
though,
LP
and sound
records has
great, but
created an
pleasing-wise,
opportunity
not
to
the greatest.
convert them to
Same thing with
portable,
Sony earbuds.
high-resolution audio.
Sony earbuds sound
Now,
great.
these music files
Don't
can be
look
enjoyed
nice.
as
So,
portable
weird thing right
music
there.
on a compatible
I think
PC,
they're consumer products like
mobile
TVs,
device, portable
like I said,
music
the surround
player,
sound systems,
or in the
those
car.
actually look elegant and
When
nice.
playing
but
vinyl, users can enjoy the
Headphones?
original analog sound of the record by connecting to the stereo system as a normal stereo record player.
okay,
However, because we also
I
understand trends in
have
music tonality,
records
we understand music styles and the
on my
popular
wall.
sounds of a particular era
so
constantly
if you
shift.
guys think I don't care about this and I'm just
Since
making
the
a video,
80s,
well, watch
peak
this.
sounds and
Pull
hit
up.
tunes has shifted to deeper and heavier bass sound to give you enhanced
second.
sense of rhythm and feel. To a listener's ears, there's quite a difference in bass. This trend is happening across most genres, including pop, EDM, hip-hop, rock, you name it. And as music tastes evolve, we're listening to the music and providing customers with options. To dial up rhythm and feel,
part of my
we're
hobby,
also
you guys don't
expanding
know.
our extra bass category
I am a
to
record
include
man.
extra bass,
So,
Bluetooth,
as much as
wireless
I'm not talking about
speakers.
this, I actually do care about this stuff.
In our new premium
I
line,
have
the
tons of them.
XP3 features full-range speakers and
Even
dual
though I am a
passive
modern day
radiators,
gamer, YouTuber,
extended
old school stuff
24-hour
do matter
battery
to me
life,
as well.
dual layout,
And you have all the
and
cases.
is water
But
resistant.
I have them.
Now, music is more than a
Some on my
lifestyle
wall as
choice.
well that I'm not gonna
It
ever
is
play
the
again.
soundtrack to life. And it doesn't stop with sound, because Sony is working to make it easier to do the things you want when and where you want to. And that includes the in-home entertainment experience. Now, today's home environment is about more than creature comforts. It's also the epicenter of entertainment access. Sony continues to be at the center of the home, making it flexible to enjoy entertainment in a variety of formats, places, and situations.
Well, they kind of messed up with the
And the home
PS4
environment,
at
especially
launch,
here in the United
because the
States,
PS3
has
had a
changed.
way to so many media
It isn't the
players,
same as
MKV
just
you
10
could
years
play.
ago,
It took a
and Sony
long time for the
understands
PS4 to get a freaking
Home is a
media
place
player.
that is
Even
connected,
right
it's
now, it's not
alive,
very
it's
easy just to plug a
dynamic,
USB
and
and
it's
play
always
stuff off of
on.
any USB or hard drive on the PS4.
And Sony is
like it
responding
was
to
with
new
the
ways of
PS3.
enjoying entertainment
Just saying.
by creating an incredible line of products that outfit the entire home. The first step in this definition of living space is having the ability to easily enjoy music and video in spaces that might have been difficult to enjoy before.
So what are they
Please,
going to do for
take a
this? Give me something good to listen to music in the shower. I have a waterproof phone for this, which is a Sony phone, but if you could do something even better, I'll take it. So we're looking at a room right here that looks quite elegant, like nobody's ever lived in this room. Okay, it's plugged in on the floor. It's a little speaker box. I mean, I have a little Bluetooth speaker right now, so if they're trying to impress me with like a little tiny speaker, I have one in my hand right here. You gotta do a little better. What are you actually showing us? Sony light bulb? Yeah, Sony light makes light bulbs? Blew my freaking mind. I did not know that. Old school cartoons. Reminds me of that game called Cuphead that's coming to Xbox One. Okay, a mini projector. Sony makes light bulbs. Huh, who knew they were like Philips? Make more consumer products than I even know about. It's a quite elegantly made video right here. Just a little tranquil music. Sony keyboard. My sister has a keyboard at her house. She probably would like, she has that keyboard for a while. I bet she would like the new one. Why am I rubbing the speaker like I'm some maniacal, like, yes, precious, no. It feels
Our
interesting.
entrepreneurial spirit drives us to continue to challenge the thinking about what products live where and why. And throughout LifeSpace UX,
What you guys
Sony is
saying? Sorry, I'm not
conceptualizing
talking.
the home, regardless of size or configuration, free from conventional displays and casings. We will be
Poor
bringing
Chinese
Sony's
guy. I
LED
can't
bulb
see this,
speaker,
smoothly even at
portable
360p.
ultra
I'm
short
streaming
throw
this at
projector,
1080 30 FPS,
and
guys,
glass
so I'm
sound
sorry
speaker to the United States
if your
by
connection is
this
not
summer.
at a very high bit rate, so I want this to actually look good on YouTube after the fact. So I'm sorry if your bit rate's not that great. You
Through
won't
a
be able to
simple
watch it in
Bluetooth
360p.
connection,
It's going to be archived
Sony's
here on
LED
YouTube, so
bulb speaker brings any living space, including this one, the convenience of sight and sound in a single device.
what?
And all you have to do for power is screw it into a light socket.
A bulb
Now, I gotta be
speaker?
honest with you, Kaz and I were actually gonna come up and screw
How
it into a
loud
light
is
socket,
this? Okay,
but we couldn't
I'm interested.
imagine how much fun you would have writing about that
I'm putting it.
episode.
If that works
So
good,
we chose-
seriously,
we
I will
chose
seriously
otherwise.
put this shit in my bathroom.
This portable
Put some
ultra short
jams in
throw
the shower.
projector throws up to an 80-inch image despite its compact size. And it can be
Wow.
set up anywhere, such as on a table or against a wall.
I hope somebody like Linus
You can
Tech
take
Tip
it
does a
to any
review of
room
that
to
when it
enjoy
comes
your
out.
favorite movies, show your vacation photos, and enjoy your favorite content as part of your interior all day long.
I'm not the biggest fan of projectors out there. My friend's like Jem, he has a projector system. We tried it out for gaming.
And Our glass sound
I haven't
speaker
found
is
the
a
right projector
stylish
for me, maybe,
LED
and I don't
illuminating
have
speaker.
enough wall space for that. Actually, I
Now,
do have
those
enough wall
looking
space
to
to
enhance the
move
ambiance of
I
their
can
living
actually literally
space
move all the
will
stuff right behind
appreciate
me
both
and
the
just make it into a
functionality and the
wall
novelty
to
of
play
this
stuff
product.
with.
Switch on the illumination
have to
on a
like it
nightstand in a
dark.
bedroom or alongside a large sectional in a living room. And not only have you brought illumination into the room, you have filled your space with crystal clear sound created from vibration of the organic glass.
I'm gonna be truthful to you guys.
Now,
I'm not sure if this
here's
is a thing that's gonna
one
make
where you
Sony a lot
really
of
have
money.
to hear it to believe it. So please make sure
Because like, how many
you go
people is
through the
looking to
booth
buy a
this
light
week
bulb
and get a
that plays
listen.
music at the same time? Think about
These
that.
products make our
How
living
many of you guys
spaces more
watching
personal,
in chat
more
right now is
textured,
looking to buy a
and more
light bulb
emotionally appealing.
that plays sound?
And Sony
Me,
lives
I'm gonna
at
buy
the
one
intersection of
because,
content
like I said, I want a
and
better way to play
consumption.
music in the shower.
And understanding
right now,
not
I'm
only
using
how
my
to
phone,
connect,
and
but
it's
what
not
you
the
want
best
to connect
solution
to
ever.
drives us to
I don't want to
innovate,
buy a Bluetooth
which is
speaker
why
that sticks
we're
to the wall,
moving
but if it'll
beyond
be in a light
just TV.
socket, ooh,
However,
hey, if you're
despite
taking a dump,
all of the
wouldn't you like
innovation
some
and
cool,
access and
tranquil
delivery,
music playing in the
we
background?
know that if the picture doesn't look brilliant, it's a disappointment. Now, a platform like YouTube,
What's up,
for
the
example,
Otter?
was eventually going to have to raise their quality to stay relevant. And we saw this coming and worked with YouTube in studio to give
Later,
creators the capability for higher quality orientation for user-generated content. To talk a little more about how YouTube advanced its quality to reach its audience, I'd like to welcome Vice President of Global Brand Solutions and Innovations, Lucas Watson.
If you could take my
All right, guys, I just gotta mute it real quick because you know YouTube music's playing. You guys know how YouTube is with copyrighted music, so don't want them to take down the stream. Let's hear
Hey,
this.
you guys are kicking it.
Well, it's been about 10 years, but we've had a good first 10 years.
Yeah, I can
Yeah,
see
YouTube's
that.
doing pretty good
And
in the first 10
It's just
years.
a pleasure working with you and the team.
I would say.
and the whole company. Now, you know, you have seen content viewed in various screens and formats over the years and constantly evolving. What trends are you seeing now? How are folks viewing content?
Sure. Well, in the last year, we now reach over 1 billion people every single month on the platform, which is a huge
That's gonna
percentage of the
grow.
world's population. But the consumer trend and how they're consuming YouTube is shifting rapidly. And in fact, mobile has become our primary consumption device, if you will. And
Not for me, I still
just
watch in the web
recently, we
browser.
now have over 40 minutes of consumption on an average viewing session on mobile devices, which is up 50% year over year. And while the shift to mobile is certainly a huge trend, and it's where we're going to reach, a lot of the world's population, here in the United States and in other developed markets, there's also been a massive shift to the big screen.
Yes,
and in
that's
fact,
me. I watch
our living room
web browser
consumption
and
on
watch on my
flat screen
PlayStation
TVs
4.
and game
Smart
consoles
TVs have
has more
YouTube
than doubled
apps.
in the last year. And you almost can't buy a
I
smart
have a 4K
TV or
TV right
a
here.
game device
I
today.
watch 4K
It
videos,
doesn't
like I
come
said.
pre-installed with
I don't know
YouTube
why I
ready to
keep
go.
shout out Linus Tech
And so our
Tips, but he does a lot of
distribution
4K
on the
content
biggest,
that I
most
really
beautiful screens that you
appreciate.
guys make is only going to get stronger in the year ahead. So we're really excited about that.
Those are pretty amazing stats and very exciting. So you talked about big screens. We know a little bit about big screens.
Of course.
And we've been working with the team on capturing content in 4K. So how do you see 4K for the user generator in that trend, and how do you see that?
I want all my videos to go
improving
4K
content
if I
and bringing it
could.
to higher qualities?
Of course.
I just need to
Well, I think a
get a
couple
better
things. One
camera
is
for it.
we've been supporting 4K on YouTube as a platform since 2010. And so while we were a little early, it's now getting to scale and really starting to take off. But we're huge supporters of the quality that 4K provides. And in the last year, we launched a new compression technology called VP9. And what that does is reduces the amount of time it takes to compress the high quality video so that you can watch it on slower bandwidth speeds. And as a result, just in the last year alone, over 25 billion hours of 4K content got viewed on YouTube, and that number is exploding right now. So we're really excited about where it's heading, and once you see 4K, it's really hard to go back. And so we think it has a flywheel effect that the more people see it, the more people are going to want it.
Once you start watching
and the
4K
creator will keep
content,
making in that,
once you start playing
in that
PC
quality,
games in 4K
and it
or
becomes a
2K
virtuous
resolution,
flywheel sort of up
you're
the
like,
quality ladder, which
shit.
we're really excited about.
I'm
You
not going to
said
be playing
billions.
much PC
Billions,
games in
yes.
under
That's
1080p
amazing.
anymore.
4K since 2010.
But you end up having
Exactly.
to
In
if
fact,
you can't run it. I need
I don't know
another
if people
GTX to
realize,
run
but
it.
we even support 8K at this point. So I know when the world's not there yet, but we're working on h.ear.
Whoa, the sound is fucking up. That's not
we already
me.
support. So we're trying
That's
to be
the
ahead of the
stream.
curve so that as those technology become broadly available.
Sony, fix
you
the
can
audio,
use it.
bro. Your stream audio is fucked
So
up.
we've seen this trend of
Okay, back to the
a
guy in
blending of
chat,
amateurs and professionals
about the
in
internet
camera use.
connection on
And,
the
you know,
stream.
an
I'm sorry
amateur
that it's not
today
running clear
is
for you,
the
bro.
next filmmaker
My only suggestion
of
for you
tomorrow.
is to go
And
into
a large part
Ustream
thanks
and look
to
up
YouTube
Sony
and that
CES 2016
platform
conference,
available.
and you
So
may be able to
what
watch it
are
there
you
with
doing
less
to
lag.
encourage
Once again,
your
I am streaming this at
users
1080p
to generate
with a
even
very
higher
high bit
quality
rate to
levels
make sure the
of
quality
content
comes out
in
because
recent
this is
years?
stream.
Well, I think if you
fairly high. I
think
have a
about
pretty
it,
good
you know, when you and
internet,
I were
so,
growing up, I hate to date
maybe
us,
watching
but
on Ustream would do better
we
for
used
you.
to have
It's okay
3
if you can't watch
broadcast
it
channels
with
to
me. There's
choose
gonna
from,
be an
right?
archive of this
And the
on
content
YouTube
to
later
support
in the
those channels was
day.
probably made on very few, very expensive, high-quality Sony cameras. But if you think about it today, as you and I can go find any content we want on YouTube, most people don't realize that there's actually 4 million active channels on YouTube. So I can go find a channel just to teach my son how to play golf from a left-handed perspective, and you can
million?
find that on YouTube. Well,
Really?
all 4 million of those creators
I remember that when there was only
need, to have
20,000 channels on
cameras and
YouTube.
quality equipment, and a lot of that is Sony, right?
Wow.
And what we do to try to facilitate that development of all those creators and the movement from
No, I'm really
user-generated to
stunned. Like,
premium and
literally, guys, I
professional
remember
quality
when
creators
they announced, like,
is we
oh,
have
we got
8
the
YouTube
20,000
spaces around the
channels on
world. We
YouTube, and now
have one
that's
in
4
LA
million.
and one in New York,
Shit.
and Paris and Tokyo. And in these spaces where we work with you guys, in fact, this video that we're watching by OK Go was shot in the YouTube space in Tokyo.
In 4K, right?
What's that?
In 4K?
In 4K. These are spaces where we give the physical tools, the great Sony cameras, and the physical spaces and the green screens to allow amateur creators to learn the techniques of professional creators, so that they can go take it to their friends and to their family, and then it spreads sort of the techniques of how to make great films. So a lot of collaborations happening, and we're really excited about where it's headed in the year ahead.
Likewise, congratulations on your success.
Awesome.
Really, congratulations on your focus on your customer.
Cool.
And let's have a great
I didn't know
2016.
that
Well,
YouTube
thank you for
and,
working with us. We
Ladies and
YouTube and
gentlemen,
Sony work
Lucas
together
Watson.
so big.
Thank you.
I'm surprised they didn't do the stream through YouTube. I didn't expect you to be on the stage for a Sony
So
event.
without investment in
Truthfully.
quality, none of this matters.
Yeah.
And Sony is
And I
future-proofing our
hoping
televisions
that you guys
and
realize
investing
that I
in
try
bringing
to
you
do
superior visual
fairly
quality,
high-quality videos
along
when I do
with
my,
the
my
user
edit stuff,
experience
my
you
Untitled
desire.
Game Show on Mondays.
Watching
my top 10
television can be
videos,
an
my news
incredibly
videos.
rewarding
Live
experience.
streams are a little bit more erratic.
Our television specifications are proof of our claim to provide the highest quality screen technology available. Our high dynamic range not only further sets us apart in the premium 4K TV viewing, but it is the new standard to deliver greater contrast and color. And it's not just me saying this.
I hope they show something for
Creators
VR.
see the,
I know it's
creators
supposed
see
to
the
be
superiority
more or
of high
less,
dynamic
you know,
range,
not
and
gaming,
they
but I
are
want to
on
see
board.
something about Morpheus.
HDR is adopted
or
by motion picture
PlayStation
studios such as Sony Pictures, along with major internet video services such as Amazon Netflix, and as you just heard from Lucas, YouTube.
Fun
So
fact,
this
I
year,
live,
Sony
2
will
blocks away
publicly
from a
unveil
Sony,
our new
picture
4K
studio.
HDR logo.
Fun fact.
And our
fun
intention
fact, I was
here
gonna
is
apply to
just
work there,
clearly to
but
convey to you,
got another job,
the
so I
consumer,
didn't.
that
Now
with
that I
these
do YouTube
TVs,
stuff, I
you
feel
can be
like I should have actually just
guaranteed
worked
a
there
next generation,
instead, because, you know,
emotionally
it would've made more
compelling
sense. They
visual
needed somebody
experience.
to do video editing.
And this
I
week,
kind of fucking
we're
should've just, like-
showcasing
well, not
our
just
pinnacle
video editing, but,
model,
you know,
the
stuff like that.
X93D
And I kinda felt like I
Sony
should've just took
4K
that job
HDR
instead, but too
television,
late, I already have another
which
job.
takes picture
But yeah, I
quality
live 2
to
blocks
new
from a Sony
heights.
picture studio.
In addition to our 4K
And the funny
processor
thing about
X1
that,
and
I didn't know
triluminous
that for a very
display
long time,
technologies,
because
the X93D features
I passed
the
by this
new
building a million
slim
times. It didn't have a big
backlight
sign on it that said
drive,
Sony.
which
The only
boosts
time
peak
that me and
brightness
my friend lives
and
across
black
the street from
levels
it,
for
found out
precisely
Jem, found out that
enhances
that's what it
contrast
was,
levels.
was that he literally,
Picture
we looked on
quality
Google
is
Maps,
important to Sony,
you know,
and we
overhead view,
recognize
and we were just
that a
looking at
great
shit,
viewing
and we were looking at where we
experience
live, and we were
includes
like,
great design.
oh shit, that says the
So,
Sony Entertainment
this
Pictures.
year,
And then I looked it
we'll
up,
be
and
broadening
I went
our
on job
ultra-slim
listings,
line
and I
to
was like,
more
oh shit, they're
models.
hiring for people.
And
Now,
not
this
only
is
does
before the
that
whole
create an
entire Sony Pictures
expansive,
hack.
borderless
Now, if I
picture,
did get the job working
it
with
also
Sony
sits
before,
close to the
before the
wall,
Sony Pictures hack,
virtually
I would be one of the
disappearing
people that
into
all
it,
my
and
information
leaving
would be
behind
let loose to the
nothing
public because
but
of the
the
Sony
picture
Pictures hack.
itself.
So maybe it was a blessing in disguise.
And when the television is set on a stand
and didn't end up
or a
working for
cabinet,
Sony, because
its
if I did end
clean
up working
cable
for Sony,
management
well, I guess that would be
keeps
kind of
wires
biased
out
my
of
opinion
view
on their
and
products,
looks
because
equally
here on my YouTube I
elegant
cover their stuff,
when
and
viewed
I don't work for
from
Sony,
behind.
Microsoft, Nintendo, or any of these
Why you
companies.
would
I don't
view
work
it from
anything in tech.
behind,
That's just
I
not
don't
the
know.
field I
But
work
if you
in.
did, it's
But it
equally
would have been
elegant.
kind of sucky if I was involved in that
And
Sony
with
Picture hack.
increasing choice in content,
employees
we
have
want
to
to create
see.
a simpler than ever intuitive usability that gets you you where you want quickly and easily. From live TV broadcasting to internet video services, our seamless user interface we simply call Content Bar includes enhanced content navigation.
Can I mention
One
something?
quick button
I hope that
helps
their
you
content
look
bar
for
is
everything
good
instantly.
because
Moreover,
freaking
by enhanced
Samsung's
voice
smart
search with
TV
Android
technology,
TV,
their menus
it allows for
are
quicker
sucky
and more
slow.
accurate
Like, it's
responses
amazingly
in
slow.
more than 40
I've used
languages.
Vizio before. Now, Vizio,
40
some people think they're a
languages.
cheaper brand, but I think Vizio has been
Each
coming
year,
up
we
for
come
their
to CES
technology
and
for
we
smart
discuss
TVs. I don't
picture
currently own
quality
anything
improvements,
Vizio, and none of my
and
friends
yes,
that did own it past
each
own
year,
it,
our
but
TVs
the early days
continue
of
to
smart
get better.
TVs, their stuff worked
And
pretty
to
fast.
reiterate our
Samsung,
focus on
man,
image
for the amount of
quality,
money your TVs
we continue to
cost,
drive the
I would think
industry
that your
by
smart
taking
TV
it one step
technology
further with
would be
HDR.
a little quicker for loading
I'm
Amazon,
thrilled to
loading
showcase
YouTube, loading the
for
web
the
browser.
very
It's a little
first
slow,
time
man. If you're going to be
our
charging
prototype
$800 to $1,000 for
backlight
TV, you would think
master
you would go
drive
ahead and make it a
technology.
little quicker. I'm not trying to shit on Samsung. I'm just telling you how it is
It
from my
will
experience.
produce unprecedented levels of sparkling highlights with up to 4,000 nit ultra-high peak brightness
I don't
as
know what a
compared
nit is.
to a conventional television at approximately 400 nit, as well as markedly deeper blacks and fine shadow details with precision backlight boosting technology.
So somebody in the chat says, shut
When
your mouth so
integrated
they'll
with
listen.
extended dynamic
If you
range
don't want to
Pro,
hear me talk, how
you'll
about this?
achieve
Stop
even more
watching
vibrant
and go watch it somewhere
realistic
else.
images. So please, be sure to check out this remarkable Sony-only technology in our booth this coming
Where
week.
is it? Right here? Oh, it
We
passed.
want
the
you to
chat.
be immersed, emotionally engaged, and deeply
My
involved in the stories
reactions,
and
I'm
games,
gonna talk.
movies,
If
and shows
I'm not
that
a
fuel
YouTuber
your
that's gonna
passion.
re-upload some video
That
and not
is
give
what
my opinion
Convo
on it.
is all
That's
about.
what you want. Go watch
To
somebody
that
else.
end,
I'm not the guy.
thrilled to announce
I'm not
tonight
a reaction
that
channel.
Sony
where I
Pictures
do
Home
reactions
Entertainment
to other people's
will be
videos without
launching
giving my
Ultra,
opinion. That's not me.
a new
Never
app
will be.
that allows
I'm
you
gonna
to
give my
buy
opinion.
and stream
I want this
4K
TV.
movies
How
and
about
TV
that?
shows directly on our Android TV models, featuring new and classic titles from the 4K digital library of Sony Pictures. Optimized for BRAVIA, Ultra will be a premium digital service that brings to life high-quality 4K content from Sony Pictures on the best quality 4K BRAVIA TVs.
I'm watching this on a
Now,
toilet.
this promises to be a fantastic digital streaming experience, offering a
That's good,
wide
that's good.
selection of 4K movies with high dynamic range for purchase, along with interactive digital extras and a gorgeous user interface, and the ability to watch ultraviolet movies and TV shows users already own. So, from advanced digital imaging to high-resolution audio, to state-of-the-art televisions, to the ultimate streaming service,
Oh, you want me to
to
shut
the
up?
future innovations beyond the
I'm
reaches of our
sorry.
imaginations.
How about
Sony
this?
continues to listen to you in our pursuit
No.
to create better products.
No.
We truly do hope you spend as much
No.
time as possible here in our booth to see, hear, and experience everything that we have to offer.
Of course I'm gonna keep talking. All right, looks like the event might be soon over.
And
Looks
now,
like- oh, wait.
it is my pleasure to ask back to the stage Kaz Hirai.
I thought it was done for a second. I'm like, damn, the event already done. Once again, guys, every time music starts playing, I'm gonna mute it because I don't want to hear the damn music.
Thank
He's
you,
back.
Kaz.
So I heard you backstage about the YouTube channel. So while I like my day job, you and I maybe we could start a channel.
Yeah.
You think? I love that photo of Stella though. It's great stuff. Yeah,
like
did
the-
you
I
take
like the
that
detail.
photo or?
No, my daughter did.
Got it.
But she took it with an A7R Mark II.
Got it. Okay,
Just
that's
last week.
that's all that matters. No, but so we should start that channel.
I agree.
All right.
YouTubers making millions.
There you go. There
All
you
right,
go.
I can go now?
Yes, indeed.
Okay.
You're dismissed,
Thank you.
and you can still keep your day job.
Oh,
for the time
thank you,
being,
thank you.
until you get that channel going. So
Yeah, I blocked him just
I'm
'cause
really
you guys
excited to
asked me
see
to.
all of this
I
Sony
wouldn't normally
innovation
block anybody.
living in one place here at CES, and I'm thrilled for all of you, really, to get your hands on our products at our booth today. Now, in my lifetime, I've had the pleasure and the thrill of seeing technological innovation dramatically transform how we live, how we relate, how we connect, and you know what, how we're entertained and how we get excited. And it seems to me that
That's a
life is
really
a journey
nice
that's
photo.
filled
Once
with
again,
really
they're doing a
unique
good job
human
with the photos.
experiences, and experiences that, of course, wow, and experiences that move us as well. And at Sony, we want to not only be a part of these life experiences, certainly for you.
I feel like the event's
people
about to be
around the world,
over and there's no
but we also
freaking
want
VR
to
talk.
enhance
I'm
them as
kind of
well.
disappointed by that.
So that might be by enabling you to memorize them with a Sony camera, or perhaps by helping you recall a certain time, place, or personal memory encapsulated in a particular song and hopefully relived with a Sony audio product. Or we might connect you and inspire you with the universally relevant stories of life and living as depicted through our television and motion pictures. Sony has made a choice. We have made a choice to make innovative products that deliver emotional value. We have committed to challenge
I want real
ourselves
value, not
to
emotional
break through
value.
the
I just want the
conventional
thing to work
expectations
and be good.
of technology alone.
Where's the Sony phones?
And
Where's the VR
we want to
speak?
feel your
Please don't
passion
be over already.
by making Sony the brand you trust to enable your creativity
Oh, really?
to flourish.
Oh.
It's been our pleasure to share some of our newest products
I'm
with
at
you
my
tonight,
review right now, guys. The
but there are
event looks like
many,
it's about to
many
be
more on
over.
display here at CES, so we certainly
Oh,
encourage
a little-
you to indulge your own curiosity while you explore the exceptional products that we have on display here at CES. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here again, and I have one last video to share with you. Thank you very much.
All right, what's this last video about? It's not gonna be like a game reveal or nothing crazy, I'm pretty sure, because you know it's CES. I'm just gonna turn down the audio just a little bit because yeah, it's just some music. I'm turning it down. All right, guys, I'm gonna do the review before. They're just playing I Have a Dream. All right, here's my review of Sony 2016 CES conference. What they did show was cool. I like the new camera. I gotta admit, I like seeing stuff that is very low noise in good and low light conditions. That is a precious for me. As somebody who wants to get into photography, I think this is really cool and everything. I do have some issues with the fact that they did not show anything to do with VR. When they have a picture of the Morpheus right here. The Morpheus is right there on screen. The light bulb, though, guys, the light bulb was pretty darn cool. I am going to be buying one of those. I know some of you guys in chat are going to be like, okay, I don't want a freaking light bulb that play music, but I'm at least get one because I want to put it in my bathroom. So when I'm taking a dunk, if I want to have some calming music, I can listen to some calming music. Or while I'm in the shower. I think that's actually a cool little thing. The projector is pretty darn badass, guys, because come on, guys, a projector that is so small that could go up to like a big wall is a pretty cool thing, guys. So I think the projector is going to be cool for some people out there. It's just not a product I personally am going to use. New Sony TVs, nothing too crazy, no ultra wide, you know, like bending screen or nothing like that. But still, I think Sony TVs are pretty standard. Nothing on, but here we go with the negative. Nothing on phones. Nothing on the Sony Xperia models for North America. Where are the Sony Xperia phones coming out in the United States? They didn't say absolutely anything at all. No VR talk. Like I said, no freaking 4K Blu-ray talk. Come on, guys. What's up with the Ultra HD Blu-rays? Why was there no announcement on like what Sony's going to be doing, expanding their library for 4K Blu-rays? Now, there has been some talk about that they're gonna put like Spider-Man, Ultimate Spider-Man, you know, the one with Electro, not Ultimate, Amazing Spider-Man with Electro on this, but still I want something else other than just that. I want more news about 4K Blu-ray coming from Sony. They've been pushing 4K so hard. They're part of the whole type Blu-ray collaborative thing where they, you know, they make the certification for that. So overall, if I'm gonna have to give this thing a rating, I'm gonna give this a 3 out of 5, guys. It's not the best CES ever. It's definitely not their worst. I mean, they even have a Morpheus on the screen. Oh, come on, Sony. Don't do that. Don't put a Morpheus on the screen when you didn't even talk about the damn Morpheus in the damn event. Are you kidding me, man? All right, guys. That's it right there. We'll call it a wrap. Being here with the Untitled Game Show. Thank you every single person today who joined me for the Sony press conference. It was a lot of fun covering it. Did you guys have fun with me? Let me guys know in the chat. Did you have fun? I'm glad so many of you guys are still here watching with me. I will be back with more. And, you know, let me just shut this guy up because I just want to know, any questions for me, guys? Any questions before I go? Let me ask in chat. Any questions before I go? Cool. I'll wait until next Black Friday to be a good chance to get the same quality. Sony is very innovative, but it's yeah, like I think they were missing, man. Man. All right, thank you once again, everybody coming today. No questions right now. I'll be back with another video tonight. It's not over. I have one more big video coming tonight. I got a top 10 games to look forward to in VR. So if you guys are a fan of VR, if you guys are planning to pick up the PlayStation VR, the Oculus Rift, or HTC Vive, I'm going to be going through the top 10 games that I'm most looking forward to, and I think you guys should be looking forward to with trailers, guys. I think this is something you guys should be paying attention to, especially with January 6th is when the pre-order for Oculus Rift goes on sale. April is when HTC Vive comes out, and we don't have an official date for PlayStation VR, but it looks like there's going to be a lot of stuff, and I'm planning to get 2 of these headsets. I'm planning to get one for the PC and one for the PlayStation. Obviously, it's going to be PlayStation VR, so you guys might need to know what games. So look forward to that on the channel, and if you guys want to watch it, I have a link in the description of this video as well. Peace out, guys. I'm just going to read the last questions. What's your expectation for VR? Will it get it? The show has a mobile phone release. Yes. The episode will be on mobile. Give me 1 hour. The video is going to process on YouTube, and you will be able to watch this on YouTube. I'm going to see if I can get the link for you right now. There is going to be a link for this video, so you guys can watch it. And because I know some of you guys are having difficulties from around the world, so I want to give you guys the link for it right now in chat. Here's this chat. Oh, damn it. Copy. Here, that's the link. The video is going to be uploaded at that link right there, guys. You guys will be able to watch it without any lag in 1 hour. That's where you're going to be able to watch the video. And like I said, Shadow X, I am excited for VR. Look for me in 1 hour. You guys are going to be able to get that top 10 list about VR games coming out. That's it, everybody. I'll be back tomorrow with more videos. Till then, peace out.
People are going to be happy, you're going to be happy with being able to take this around with them and listen to them. Awesome. It was a new walk-in as well that also has matching earphones. Is that correct?
Indeed. So the A25, very similar to our